Hello and welcome to Science Bite number 3. Today's experiment, bite-sized elephant toothpaste. What we'll need is just your commonplace liquid dish soap, some dry yeast, 3% hydrogen peroxide, a little bit of warm water. To measure this out, we'll use a half a cup measuring cup, 1 tablespoon measuring spoon, a glass bowl to measure and mix, scissors to cut open the yeast, a beaker for our experiment. To get started, you will need safety glasses and your parents' permission. So first off, we want to put half a cup hydrogen peroxide into the beaker. I'll open this up to make it easier to measure. There we go, right there. Here's where you want to be careful. Pouring it into the cup. Oh, looks like I missed some, so I'll pour a little bit here. Okay, that's okay. I'm going to put this off to the side. And for the hydrogen peroxide, I'm going to get a nice squirt of dish soap. Maybe a little bit extra. I'm also going to just give it a nice gentle swirl. We just want to swirl it just to mix it, but not to get it all bubbly or foamy. So nice and gentle. Probably about 30 seconds, I would say. That should get it. You'll also be able to see it dissolve. Once that's mixed up, you could just leave that off to the side. Now we're getting ready for our yeast mixture. So I'm going to cut this open, take off the garbage to the side. One thing I did forget to mention was this tray. This is a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. This is just for easy cleanup and any mess that you might have afterwards. Open this up. I'm going to create a little pouring spout. I'm going to get 1 tablespoon of yeast. So it looks like one of these packages are just right. 8-gram packages. Can be found in the grocery store baking aisle. Pour that in there. Then you're going to take your 1 tablespoon measuring and some warm water. You're going to measure 1, 2, and that should be good. Put this off to the side. Now, so I don't have so many dishes, I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to use this end as a stirring stick. This you want to stir for about 30 seconds. So stir, stir, stir. Maybe switch directions, kind of break up those clumps. Now, if you wanted to, you could take some food coloring and put it on the sides and let it drip down on the inside of the beaker. Try not to let the colors mix. Otherwise, it might not come out the way you want it. Oh, this is coming out a little clumpy. Okay, so if you haven't already, you should be putting on your safety glasses. I'll move this over to the middle so maybe you will better see it. So here comes the fun part. This is where I pour this mixture into here and we should see a chemical reaction. Are you ready? All right. go. Nice and good flow. A nice gentle explosion. You probably saw lots of bubbles and foam in this activity. What makes the foam appear is when the hydrogen peroxide comes into contact with the yeast, it starts to break down into water and oxygen. Oxygen is a gas and therefore wants to escape the liquid. The dish soap that you added to your reaction, however, traps these gas bubbles, forming a foam. The reaction continues as long as there's some hydrogen peroxide and yeast left. Once one of them runs out, it stops making new foam. So the reaction has stopped, and as you can see, it's just still. The foam is not going to go down right away. It's going to take some time, but that looks pretty cool, and I hope that you guys have just as great a time at home. Please experiment with some food coloring, and maybe let me know what it looks like. Thank you. Have a good day.